course, what we shall do is sit at this opening screen for 20 minutes, listen to this music. Rad.
Yep. Hell yeah, we will. Jester's here. Oh, look like a boy.
Jester M here.
He's right here. Look how happy everyone looks except the encounter.
Nervous excitement.
I'm not sure that's the expression. Might just be nerves. Might just be, oh my god, the giant lady just threw me expression. Threw me into the pit.
I wonder if they get rolled.
They're nice.
Fascinating question. They do have legs, though. I feel like they'd be weighted.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. And on the side. They're all the same, like one at the bottom.
5 on the left, 6. It's either 4 or 5, or 4 or 3.
4 or
depending.
3, because we never see them from the back, so we don't know. So they're even like a 3. I guess 3, it's like 2 eyes in the mouth.
Quite possibly. There you go. It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, everybody.
For dice, and by that I mean cards. Because we're playing Jester.
We are just doing a normal warrior run for a normal warrior.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Not just a Jester. Right. So yeah, it's a straightforward adventure for a straightforward warrior, but you're a Jester, so...
Rules. Standard. Completely normal run.
Let's do it.
Absolutely nothing weird about this run.
I love the Jester runs for the interactions with Lady Luck.
They're very good.
She's great with everyone, but the amount of pissed off energy she has when it's the Jester with his wiggly eyebrows. How's that despair going? I love sickening waves of regret.
Big favorite.
Right? You know, it is true. He was already trapped. There's not really... Yeah, there's really no way but up, right?
Yeah.
No cushy jam here. Frog and the unbearable space guy.
Everyone's favorites.
Hell yeah, I love him. I'm not sure that's true, but alright. I love rule changes. Okay.
So let's take a look at our deck.
We have...
Oh!
We have sword!
We have a sword.
We have a sword. Let's fight a gardener and see if we can get something other than sword.
We also have fury.
Yeah, and we have combat roll. We can re-roll a dice. Literally no reason not to see if they'll chance to get 5 out of 6, I mean. This one's definitely very scary at the start when you only have sword.
Indeed, Nixidare.
Nixidare, thank you for the resub!
We will be able to fury the next enemy.
It is time for dice.
I was wondering when that was gonna like go up. Ooh, hammer, excellent.
Hammer's pretty good.
Yes, it's extremely good. Let us kill this adorable wolf pup. He's an angry Jester.
Awoo.
Awoo. Oh, that's nice. I feel like...
We could just win.
Sorry, pup. But yes, yeah, this run
This will
is
make
real
sense
fun.
once we get more than 3 pieces of equipment.
Yes. This run is not very difficult, and it's very fun. Wow, there's another behind Dryad. So I think it's the marshmallow and the baby squid, then the Dryad at the end.
Yep. Alright, reroll that 2. Roll that 3. Reroll that 2.
Missed.
Good
Alright,
enough.
that's fine. I'll take 9 damage.
Back back.
You can at least reroll the 1.
I think we will get Fury if we take the burn here.
Yeah. I might do that. Just
Probably
for
worth
damage,
doing, honestly. Yeah, like I think that'll make the fight end faster. And build us to our next Fury.
Like, I'm not very scared of this guy, but he can actually do quite a bit of damage.
If he keeps rolling odds and evens,
Yeah.
he just starts getting more and more on you, basically.
yeah, he can do a lot. Alright.
This is fine, though.
This is fine. I'm not sure you're a cube.
Yeah, more of a cylinder.
You are a cylinder. This pup has to brush his teeth. Teeths. Ah, yes, absolutely.
Bumps
I'll
is
take a
good.
bump. Again, in gesture, it's just nothing but amazing. It's just fantastic.
Hurt. Bumping that 5.
I got a 5 out of 6 now, so that's pretty good.
Yep. Got the shock, got good damage.
Pretty much all enemies in this game can be rude.
And like super high roll,
Yeah.
but the big difference between high floor enemies and low floor enemies is low floor enemies have to roll well.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah. In order to get the big damage on you, whereas high floor enemies will roll well by design. Like they have enough dice and enough different conditions.
Shit, I'm so glad we're leveling after this.
Yeah?
See, Baby Squid is not very scary.
Unless...
But it still just did like 16 damage because it rolled like 2 6s.
Yep.
It rolled insanely high. Alright.
We got Boomerang and we got Spike Shield.
I've definitely seen the Boomerang do part.
It's a bit weirder in this version because you don't really get to control when you get it.
No.
Still potentially quite good. I do think Spike Shield is pretty much fine.
Yeah.
Because it does it can do damage or shield. And it doesn't take up the full double equipment slot in this run, I think, well.
Right, we took the Boomerang last time. I feel like I'll take the Spike Shield this time.
Do some science.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. Sure, I got, ooh, Taser.
Max 3, Shock.
Not an amazing card, but we do have the hammer.
Just start building up more and more shock.
And it is something to put our small dice in.
That is true.
Like, just shock. Like,
Flat
3
shock
damage
with
shock.
damage attached to it is quite nice. And of course, if we meet it up with Stereo Head, we're really gonna fuck him up with that.
We don't have anything we want to destroy.
Not really. Like, probably the sword eventually, but...
Oh, even then, it's just flat damage.
Mostly because in this run, like, we're getting a ton of things that are better than swords, basically.
Yeah.
Like, probably not on this floor, but I can see a world where we do delete. Woo! Reroll that 4, or... Actually, reroll a 5 so you can play Spike Shield. No, guess you're doing that in Taser, which is fine.
Alright,
so yeah, what do we want
I
to...
probably just want to Fury Sword.
Yeah, that
for 10
seems
damage.
fine. Yeah. Yeah, shocks will do a lot to Dryad.
Yep. Aw. Boom. Okay.
Well, we do have a guaranteed 6 for the hammer. Might roll one of the 5s. Alright then. We are putting 2 shock on, which will really shut her down.
Yep.
Do you want to throw that in the Spike Shield so that we have sword guaranteed next turn?
Oh yeah, does it still do equipment?
Yes, it will
carry
keep
over?
the whatever equipment you don't use. It'll just fill in the rest. Alright, 4 poison, not too
Yeah.
bad. That just
All
builds
right.
up fury for next fight.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so
I
sword is
kind of
still
forget
there.
because it doesn't have that you see what's coming up next.
Yup.
I love bump. This bump means more dice, baby. Woo. Alright, we are down some health. Buckler.
Yeah. Flat shield isn't. You have to beat 2 of the.
We're in Sorceress.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, there's
do
some
have
nice
that 6.
fury.
I kind of wonder if you reroll them.
I'm thinking.
You also could throw the 2 in the taser to see if we get
Yes.
the hammer.
I definitely want to get. Like, I feel like I can get the hammer.
Yeah, and we can always fall back on sword. Oh, that's great.
Shock all your equipment.
Yeah, you and your 2 dice. You rerolled.
Oh shit!
That's alright though, he's very dead.
I didn't even think of that. I'm not used to having the reroll, so I'm
Nope.
just like ignoring it.
Well, we do have the 6 to sort of break in case necessary. That 4 probably
We
just
win.
goes straight in the spike shield, yeah. And there we go.
There we go. Alright, we've seen the sorceress fuck us up. There's an upgrade.
It's worth noting the Jester's upgrades are different from the standard ones because, of course, they don't have
that just turns
slots.
into shocks at anything.
Yep. Spike shield allows you to put 6s in it, which is actually pretty good. It basically turns it into a sword that has shield upside. Bump is the 2 uses. Pretty good.
That's +1.
Yeah, what is taser? Max 5? Oh, max 5. That's pretty good too.
Oh, that's pretty good. Man, we can have a hammer and a taser, and the taser is just very slightly worse. The plus is very slightly worse than the hammer plus, which is kind of hilarious. Oh, that's, I kind of like taser.
Yeah, just more flat damage, give us more of a reason to remove sword from the deck.
Broadsword.
Broadsword, which is another reason to destroy a card.
Yeah, I'll
Which
probably,
we can probably
I'll probably
do,
broadsword and then possibly just go ahead and destroy the sword. Broadsword is just a better
Well,
sword.
broadsword's just a better sword. Hammer's just a better sword. Taser is a only very slightly worse sword, and honestly, probably in most situations, a better sword. Like, there is absolutely no reason to have a sword now. We're fine. We're gonna level after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and assume that hopefully she won't
Even
kill
if
us in
she,
26
like, I mean, we have Fury coming up if she does 1 billion damage to us.
Excellent. Well, that's just, I don't think I'm even gonna re-roll here.
This seems fine.
I could only do like 1 more damage. But if I get taser, that's actually,
Yup.
you know? Taser.
Bump also would have been good too. So like, we just kind of had that. Yeah, the big thing about this and why you would want to remove stuff from your deck is because, like, you actually just don't want to see the sword because you don't have enough dice to, like, cycle through the entire deck.
Yeah.
You know, it's actually wasting a space when it's not something better, or when it's in your deck. Interesting question. At least now we don't have to worry about those middling dice quite as much.
Alright.
Yeah, we can actually use the extra bump here. Ah, lovely.
We win.
I think we do. Even the spike shield's better than the sword in a lot of cases.
Yeah, potentially. I never used the shield part of it, I guess is the thing.
That is fair.
Extra dice, nice. I do wonder if I want spike shield or sword, because at this point that can only do damage.
That's fair. That might be the first thing we destroy.
yeah,
like, basically
I'm
try to
not
get rid of both
using-
the spike shield and the sword, so that every turn we have the hammer, the taser, and the broadsword coming in.
Yeah. I think that's the thing is I'm not sure what a boomerang is
Yeah.
either. Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Bumps are perfectly welcome.
Absolutely.
We can always get rid of bumps. Good. Smack that vacuum
Alright,
around.
here we go. For broader. Alright. Easy me at this
Nailed
point.
it.
Wow, alright.
Honestly, the dice we picked don't really matter. Ooh, I did just think, because we have 2 bumps, we would have wanted to keep that 5 until the second
Oh,
bump
until
came
we
in.
rolled the bump.
But that's
Yeah,
like, that's the
right.
only, like, that's the slightly more value we could have gotten out of that, because the many dice were guaranteed. And even then, it's like, you know, 1 more shot thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's good on him because he has 2.
Yes. That's definitely worth considering, but not really worth worrying about if you miss.
Nice.
Oh, we do have Fury.
And yeah,
Pretty sure there's
a little bit. Bye bye.
Bye-bye, ho.
Yeah, the Warriors level up as well, you get. It's a very interesting run.
Basically like a standard or easy game run, but with, super
Our
enemies.
first super enemy. We do have to fight all of them. Snowman, and
That sounds
there's
good.
not really much of a strategy
No.
in this. Like,
There's not too much
there
behind.
is, and he's a fucker, Super Stereo.
Yeah, the other
so-
thing would be to try to get him out of the way as early as possible, but
He's either first or second, so that's.
that said, we do have 2 sources of electrical damage.
Yes, we sure do.
So that should be fine.
We sure do.
Alright. Roll that one. Ow.
Oh. Love it.
Love 5's going into taser. Six on the hammer.
I'm trying to think if we want the 6 for the bump, but I don't know.
I don't think there's
I don't
anything
think I don't think we have enough
else.
gear. I think
Yeah,
we
like I
have
think
all-
this is all of the rest of our attacking gear.
Yeah.
So if we didn't have a 6, it would have been good to wait, but I think we have like the right amount of attacking gear right now. I probably
definitely love some more.
Yeah, like I probably wouldn't remove the sword
No.
until we get another good thing that we like.
Like, we have dice left over, and that's the point where it's like,
Yep.
we want more.
If you had more attacks, you would use them. Carry that, or carry the broadsword.
Alright.
I feel like we can kill him
it's
with
the,
the
I feel like it's the
4
broadsword.
damage, yeah. 16 damage, yeah.
Yes, so shock isn't as effective against enemies that have lots of things to do.
Yes, if you have lots of actions, if your snowman
Oh,
where like
yep.
half your dice are limited anyway.
That's going in the deck immediately.
Yep.
Like I said, like I might. Well, we have to keep sword for a little bit
Yes.
longer, but yeah.
Or this is like either this amount or 1 less is basically where we want to be.
Ooh, let's see if we can
equipment-wise.
get through these 2 with this amount of health.
I think because he's weak to shock, we are in
Yeah,
good shape.
oh, beautiful. All right. Oh, and we weaken
And
him.
we weaken him.
Mm.
Yeah. So let's take a quick look at Super Stereo Head.
Oh yeah.
So, super enemies are basically much hardier versions of regular enemies. They have better gear. This one is basically Echo Blast instead of the
I don't remember what he gets normally.
Sonic Wave, which is
Could be, yeah.
max 4 and weaken. This is 2 weaken and flat damage on odds,
Yep.
which is terrifying.
Alright.
Definitely weaken one of those.
Love to see our hammer.
There we go.
Yeah, now they're both shocked. No, well, it's gonna. Oh dear.
I didn't do it that time.
It's gonna get weird.
Well,
wait, wait.
but he's dead.
He's dead. They don't have the upgraded version. No, they have different.
Yes, super enemies have different, are like basically different enemies with similar ideas.
So we
behind
actually
them.
killed him in one turn. So we now have 30 health against a direwolf, and we're gonna level after this. So that went pretty well.
Perfectly acceptable.
The hammer is good.
That's nice.
Fair. So he gets. I want a shotgun. We can. Although shotgun and
Yes.
we can sort of confuse
They're
each other.
weird on each other, but
Yeah.
honestly, both of them are good. And if we can stack more of them, that's even better. More.
Or blood.
Yeah, like, so for the number of dice we have right
There.
now,
Oh,
beautiful.
beautiful. He would have cursed us
Yep.
without that weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, weekend takes priority over shock. Wow.
Probably throw a 6 in the bomb.
I actually don't. How many bits of gear do we have?
One more than we have done. I think we have 5
Only
attacking
5
bits.
now?
Yeah, with the shovel that we added in. So you need the 1 extra bump on the combat roll to, or the 1 extra bump with a 6 to be able to
Yeah,
use
so
everything.
use everything, which is good.
Which
'cause
is-
we have 2 bumps.
Yep. It's worth noting, we are going to keep getting dice.
We don't care about shield bash. We're gonna upgrade a card. All right, so yeah, that upgrades 2 plus
3 damage, yep. Bump. This deck would probably love upgraded bumps,
On
although
even
honestly,
and we can.
I feel like it's either the hammer or shovel here, although bump is also a reasonable candidate.
Yeah. I like the hammer. Just continent. Just
Really start building up shock, yeah. What are we trading for a spatula?
no. I mean, the whip plus is fine, but not for the hammer plus.
The whip plus is better damage,
Also,
but
it's the
yes, it is the old style or the classic style of weaponry.
Nope. I don't know if we've ever shown. Maybe once. So once we pass him, we can actually have access
The
to
world is our oyster, yeah.
these 3.
Like, looks like Gargoyle's last, just not guarding anything.
Anything. Yeah, for sure.
And it comes down to whether we want to go to the shop or get that health first. Alright, so let's hope we can just run over Rhino Beetle.
I would love to run over this asshole. He does a lot of damage.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah.
On him.
Yeah, because the next bump we kind of want to use either on that
Yeah.
5 to turn it into a 6. So actually, no, we don't need 2 6s anymore. We only need the 1. So it's fine, yeah. I was mostly thinking of the old hammer. Now, this hammer is just flat shock. What shock?
Alright.
Way slowed down that headbutt.
Yep. Do you not like getting locked? One.
It's kind of down to if we want
Yeah,
6
but we
or-
actually had last stream. We didn't fight everyone.
Basically, sometimes you just don't want to do that. Yeah, the 5 and that, so we can throw that in the shovel when it shows up. Like if your layout is good enough to kill the boss, why worry about losing out? You know,
Yeah.
is the big
So
thing.
yeah, I mean, it was with the I feel like it was the
Ah, they're not going to do any damage with that. Nice.
nice. Was it the inventor?
Yes.
Like,
The
yeah,
inventor's the biggest
We had
one.
a really oh god, that setup was so broken with the
Yep.
inventor that we decided rather than potentially losing gear,
And to lose the really good gadget we made.
yes, that we would rather just fight the last 2 and we demolished the boss. It was
Yep.
really funny.
All right, so upgrade.
Yeah, inventor with double gadget. That was the one we did, and we did not do every fight.
Do we want to upgrade? Yeah, let's see what this is. No.
No. Absolutely not.
So now the time for Bump or is it Shovel? Because I think that's kind of where we're at. I do like Bump a lot because this deck just wants the biggest dice possible.
Yeah, that's fair. I like Shovel Plus. I'm gonna do Shovel.
Alright.
Then I... Oh,
it's sort of like, do we feel like we'll get health in the shop, or do we feel like...
probably not.
Might be the shop still, just to see what we have.
Yeah.
I also think Singer might do more damage to us, so it's good to just get her out of the way.
We do have the
With
Fury,
the Fury on us, yes.
Which is nice. I'm probably Fury of this Broadsword.
Yeah, it's either that or like Furying one of our... I actually think Shocking her might be good. Particularly to slow down that high note.
Dice and high note. And do I shoot up with a taser?
Well, since we have the 6 already, just doing the shock or even I guess the double weaken.
I should hold here if anything. Build.
Yeah, that's pretty fine. I feel like we want to do the hammer just to get that extra damage off. The Fury on it.
If we get it. I feel like maybe the 4 and the Broadsword to see what we get.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it's also a question if we want to double weaken or if we want to... That isn't interesting.
I might at this point, actually, yeah, I'm gonna go now.
Four.
Okay, that's gonna work pretty well. I shocked and weakened the same bit here.
Whoops.
I think we're okay though.
Yep.
That's the thing about shock and weaken, kinda. They can kinda just do that. Alright.
So you have the bump for that
Going
6.
to, yeah.
Probably don't need
No,
the
we
second
have
bump
5.
on the 6. Yeah, we have 5 dice is enough for this setup. That works.
Yeah, I don't think 6 is nice.
It's just the shovel, yeah.
And then it's weaken.
Ah, yeah.
Well, we're gonna win here. Do it
You
in
missed.
style. I missed. Yeah, it can. Yeah, it was really unlucky.
It's
too.
rolling them separately,
We had
basically.
2 shock and 2 weaken, and for them to hit both the same bit here is kind of unlucky.
Yep.
Alright. Xander, thank you for the resub. Oh, we did get
Yeah.
health. We don't actually need it, so I'm gonna hold on to that for now.
Yeah, there's that upgrade, which is nice.
Yes.
And there are 2 enemies, so we can buy the health as well.
Actually,
although...
we won't be able to until afterwards level.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight Aurora, see what.
We end up at.
I don't think we need the upgrade, like for.
Yep. I think that's fair.
See how much damage she does if we want the field for the gargoyle. Like we may not. We may
Yep.
not give a shit.
Absolutely. Right, re-rolls.
Ah,
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Alright.
Nasty.
Well, we fucked her up, so.
Decent.
Alright, she's going to. Oh, she's not even going to do. She's still going to do damage to us. Oh, she just changed weapon. Ooh.
Well, that was weird.
Oh, that one weird. Oh,
That definitely did something weird.
I did not know how to cope with that one little bit, did it? Oh
What if
my.
we just break the AI?
Oh my. It was like, I don't know what to do.
Oh, I'm not going to tell you we win, but we kind of win.
Kind of weird.
Pikachu?
Yeah, well, yeah, the status effects on Aurora are weird. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the upgrade now. Okay, bump's great.
It's sort of like if it wasn't bump, it would be one of the swords to get
Broadsword.
like 1 extra damage. I kind of just the bump is itself 1 extra damage, with the possibility of like pushing things in as well. So
Right, fight! Fight, 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 fight!
basically each bump is 1 extra damage when it comes down to it.
Yep. Actually more with the fact that
Yes, with combat rolls.
Dicey, alright.
We are just shitting out damage right now.
Oh god, yeah. This run is like actually warrior.
It is, if
equipment
anything, like an even more powerful warrior run.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we only ever want to bump 1/6 for the record, because
Yeah.
any other dice we have are completely wasted.
Oh.
Perfectly okay with that.
Yep. Oh, I like that.
They seem
Okay.
pretty okay.
I feel like we're gonna win.
I'm not sure. It's gonna be pretty close.
Call it a hunch.
Jesus.
I feel like we are just shitting out damage right now.
Yep.
But yeah, basically it's like warrior, but you can use
And now we
all
don't need to
equipment.
ever bump.
Nope.
Or ever bump 6, that is.
Yep. Alright.
We could hypothetically grab that other thing, but... This is an interesting question. Of course, like...
Curse is a weird one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Needing a 2 is sort of weird, but if we roll a 1, that also means we could bump that into a 2.
I feel like we're just gonna go fight the boss by shitting out damage.
It's mostly just because getting 1 extra dice and
Okay,
the
nice.
fact that we could basically always use all of our things did basically mean we left a slot open.
It
but
is
I
still
think
a
that we
weird
are just
one.
going to win.
We're gonna win.
So I don't think it matters too much.
Mutant freeze. Yeah, if we had an upgrade for Shriek,
I think with the number of dice we have and like the rerolls and everything, it was doable, but like this is gonna win anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, now all of our bumps are just pure value.
Yep.
You double bump that 4 into a 6. Let's smack her with a shovel.
Ah, yeah. So Madison, trapfire, pocket knife, chocolate cookie.
I don't know if we've seen her in streams yet.
I don't know. Okay, I mean, apart from fighting,
we only know
fighting
Aoife.
Aoife like 3 times in a row. What? Uh-oh.
Ah.
Oh, I fucked it. I fucked it this time.
See how easy that is?
Sorry. There we go. At least, like, at
Yes,
least
using a
lose
thing
fury.
will cause it to continue, but yeah. Yeah, Madison rolls a billion dice.
Ah, that must
Interesting.
weaken under shock. Yeah.
Huh.
I feel like that's how it's supposed to work, and
Yeah.
yet it never does.
Yeah. Alright, well, we do have Fury. Roll that 2. Ah, beautiful.
Nice. Alright, I feel like I Fury either the hammer or the box.
Yeah,
or
it's like, do you
the-
want 4 damage or do you want 2? Like, 3 shock literally all of her gear. I kind of do like shocking all of that gear. Particularly because we're kind of doing a lot of damage already. God, we literally don't have enough room for the bump to get even to use all the bumps there.
He is almost
Beautiful.
dead.
We would have won with the broad if we had Fury's the broadsword, but
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is fine. Yeah, fuck me up.
Woo! I can't maths that good.
It's good.
Hi, baby
Hello.
squid!
That was great.
It was so good. Aw, Missy, spin the wheel. Oh, good boy. He's such a good boy.
Now I meant to say.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
We are excited, baby. It's gonna be love seeing
You did a fantastic job.
Such a good job. No, the wheel's not raised. No.
That'd be ridiculous.
No. Hey, cowboy. Howdy. I think it's pretty clear I'm a cowboy. I'm a cat too, it's more of a hobby. See where I might meet a cowboy who's a dog. Oh no. Cats are a cat and read, but I love to sit on a newspaper now and then. Into the dungeons, it started as a weekend job between ranches, but I've grown to love it.
Alright, so we're gonna do a round 3, I guess.
Ah, warrior, alright.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
so you know how you have to play around.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, this one. Do you need all that health? You'll be fine without it. Alright.
So this one, basically...
This is another one where you may not want to level up all the way.
Correct.
Oh, boy.
Not gonna stop. Not smart enough to stop. Alright, so if we look at our equipment, we have the standard layout. Except instead of a sword, it's the sword that gives us health. That will be very necessary.
I don't think we got through this one, like, first time.
I believe we did. But that's no guarantee that we're gonna do it this time.
No. I could reroll that dice again. No, we didn't even use shields to get past this one.
Well, we will actually just get the health back with Venus Flytrap.
I don't know what our build was.
I don't remember. It was quite a while
we
ago.
never use shield builds.
The
Ooh,
claw.
that claw. Weak to fire, the claw.
Honestly?
Yeah, honestly, I think I'm just gonna...
We're leveling after this anyway, so if he's dead next turn, it doesn't really matter.
And the odds of re-rolling worse than that are pretty high.
Yep. Make up that thorn damage.
You're getting one high and one low is actually, yeah, reduced by 2!
Woo!
Woo! I believe that we didn't level up all the way in this one. I remember we just sort of...
think this
on the
was,
final floor,
yeah.
we didn't level up all the way.
So, like, if you want the health, it is quite good to do that, but... yeah, probably see what's in the chest. We need more action.
We definitely. Stereo Head doesn't have anything to fight.
That's the big thing, yeah. Like, if the shop was behind Stereo Head, I'd be down for that, but... Alright, yeah, reroll that for... Ah, beautiful.
Perfect. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and,
Yeah, do 12, drop
yes.
12 damage.
Let's have a look at him. He has a mystery box.
Very mysterious. Of that mimic.
5. Didn't think so.
It's the Dark Souls school of mimic, where it has legs and hands. With, you know, slightly different proportions, I
Well, we got
suppose.
a 6 and a 3, and that's, you know, about as good as we can
Literally
get.
all the damage we can do with this setup.
Alright, well, I'm pretty sure I can hold on to that fear.
You can. Right. Yeah, reroll in case we get a 6, but... Nice. Healing in this is really important.
Oh my god. Oh, that's how we got through. We had a healing crystal, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we had a heal build.
Bump.
Well, I'll take.
Always happy to see a bump. By the way, because apples are percentage of your max health, they also heal less. I think we just take Stereo Head because we're leveling. And
Yeah.
losing more health.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, ah.
Alright.
That seems just fine. Heal to full, deal 12 damage. All good things. The big thing about the warrior is that you can almost always, like, push your dice towards a very simple win condition. Yeah, that seems fine. We're gonna finish this fight and lose more health than we had at the end of it. It's gonna be very funny.
Yeah. That's life.
Beautiful.
We're gonna go down to 20, which is what we had there.
Beautiful.
Alright,
Shield or shield?
Spike.
Shield or attacky shield. Yep.
Alright, let's fight Sneezy. Alright,
So it is worth noting that a decent case can be made for wanting to put on a little bit of shield with Spike Shield just to avoid taking too much attrition.
I might re-roll.
I think that's fine, yeah. So yeah, we either do damage with this 4 damage with the Spike Shield, or do 5 shield to kind of not take so much incidental damage from him.
Yeah.
It's an interesting question.
If I do 4 damage to him, I
Goes
might
down
be
to
able
11.
to kill him next turn.
10 even.
6, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I definitely can't kill him next turn. And if I don't...
From 15, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless we also roll basically exactly what we rolled here again.
But 5 shield would also potentially stop me from,
Dying horribly. I do think that you're right, that if we can just kill him next turn, we're kind of set.
Oh no, I think we do kill him next turn with the poison. We can do, I think, 6, 3, 4, plus 1 poison damage. And he's on 14.
Yeah.
Right.
So hopefully we roll all the way up. But honestly, 5 armor might just pull us through it as long as he doesn't get the full sneeze on us.
If we don't get the perfect dice, we don't win, but...
Yeah, he's not even finishing off the armor we have, is the big thing.
Since we're not leveling after this,
Yeah, the first time we rolled Sneezy on stream, we got 2 6s. Oh no.
okay, we don't win, but close. I don't think it matters which one I bump. I wonder if in this case I just put another 5 shield on, actually. And then definitely beat him next turn. I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Try and take minimal damage here. Because like, we didn't take any damage, so
Yep.
we don't have anything to roll, and we'll definitely kill him next turn now.
Yep.
We were 1 short.
Yep. Yeah, and so like the big thing here is that when you're fighting normal mode Sneezy, he needs to roll all 6s to be able to spike explode you. There is another version of Sneezy that is not like that, and he is much, much worse.
Yeah. So level reduces your health, but it does still give you a full.
Yes, and that is actually pretty relevant.
Not Boomerang, not in this run.
Yes.
Taser might still. Right.
An interesting question.
Want Taser over like Spike Shield? This question.
Taser a single or double slot?
Single.
Single slot. Yeah, it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
It is
we're
weird
fine.
because it's like... I do think the Spike Shield shield is actually pretty decent in this run to save you health, but the fact that it takes 2 slots is still a problem.
Alright,
Might bully then Keymaster because we level after the Keymaster. I guess it depends on if the bully does a lot of damage to us.
Bully does tend to
He does
damage.
tend
We do
to.
have shield, which does hurt him a little bit. Although Marshmallow can also fucking shit out now. Marshmallow has all the health behind him.
Yeah.
We're gonna if we level up after these 2 and get fucking yeah, Bully's super scary. This one.
Yeah.
We have like 8 health. That'll probably.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna take on Bully. I'm gonna spot. Can I get smaller?
No, it turns it into 3 healing when you roll a 6.
And he has the...
Bully has a lot of damage, but if you take it on the shield, it actually does, like, his damage output goes down once he's used all his rocks, basically. Seems nice. I don't like just doing all this. Yeah, you either want to kill Bully super fast or withstand the onslaught.
Let's see how this goes.
Pretty much fine.
Oh, we have Fury.
Nice.
Venus
Fury and the
Flytrap.
double fly trap, so beautiful.
Must put 10 shield on, which is hilarious. I think, yeah.
I think winning the game is definitely the play.
While also getting our health back up.
Yep.
Alright. 1.
How about a 1? Eh.
Balls!
Alright.
I might just do damage.
Basically guarantees he's dead next turn. So yeah, I think that's fine. I think the big thing is when you
Probably
can get the win.
Roll the ones, honestly.
You can get a spirit back.
Sure did. I'm hoping I won't need that.
I feel like we shouldn't. We really want a 5 here that we can turn into a 6. Get the health back with Fly Trap.
Right, there we go.
So going into the next fight with Fury is definitely quite good.
Yes. Plenty more rocks where those came from. Yeah. It's full of rocks. Anything that can shit out shit tons of damage is scary.
There's a certain type of enemy like Bully and Paper Knight that have like a hard limit on how much damage they do.
I can't. Oh, right. I can.
Yes,
I'm like,
you can
I
choose
just
whether
leave
it's in it or
but
not,
I can choose whether to
but-
put it in or not, yeah.
Literally, we should have taken that Midnight Charm we were on.
I guess so.
Alright, this is an interesting question. So yeah, Spike Shield turns into a sword, which is actually quite good. Bump gets 2 uses, Fly Trap gets 3
3 health is actually... Like, the little amount of health we have is actually pretty good.
Taser, of course, becomes a lot better.
Same as the claw.
Yes.
Oh, goodness, this is actually... It takes up so much space as a thing, but...
The big thing about it is that it's basically all of our survivability right now.
It really is our survivability. Like, a heal build is really useful.
And I
More
do
damage on the claws
agree
now.
that it's so huge that it's quite tough. Like, I will say having both the Fly Trap and the Spike Shield slows us down a little bit.
Yeah. I definitely want to replace the Spike Shield with, like, a
Yeah.
couple more things that are more, offensive.
It is possible that it's just the,
So I want to see what's in the shop.
that might be a good idea too, yeah. It might just be like the Claw or the Taser.
6 for damage. You need 6s for it.
Got a 3 for Claw. Ah, we got a 6 for Fly Trap.
Beautiful, which I'm definitely
Yes.
doing. Yeah, this is where I like, because Fury
Yes.
that, and we get 6 health back with so little health. But yeah, take 6s, deal 6s, has 3 uses, and if you upgrade it, has 6 uses. If you get like a massive 6 build going, great. Yeah, I might as well just go ahead. And I think I'm just going to... They don't do much damage
Yes,
first.
they get going slowly. So I think
yeah.
killing is the answer.
I think we're gonna
rather
go
than
murder, yeah. Finally unlock the Keyblade, which is 3 damage, then
Yep.
returns dice. We're gonna level up after the spike. So...
Oh, we're gonna get a little
There we
more
go.
health for the road.
You win.
Beautiful. Exact lethal, baby.
Mwah. Yeah.
I love the dots. Even more dice, which is always lovely.
That's the thing, you kind of have to balance losing your max health and, getting the extra dice.
Yeah.
First aid kit's not a great feeling.
Interesting. But we definitely want more action. I'm not sure.
The dagger and the taser.
Like, yeah, the dagger and the taser together is pretty decent.
You have the bump with 6s to get more dice.
Yep. Then the question is what we push up, and probably one of claw or taser.
Yes, for sure.
Something to do with our big dice. Down to 18 health, baby. This run gets terrifying.
Yeah, dagger gets like +1 damage. Pretty good, but this is like
I think we need
flat.
something to do with big dice.
Yes, for sure. I think claw.
Because 6s are actually bad for us right now.
Yes. Apart from Venus Flytrap, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, like if we roll more than 1 6, we're actually in trouble with it.
We'll have 1 6 because we can get a bump.
Yep.
But we can re-roll. If we get 2 6s, we can re-roll 1.
Yes.
So, Warrior allows for some reshuffling. All right, Marshmallow, here we go.
Interesting. Of course, we can just bump that up to a 6, and I guess it doesn't really matter.
Not really. But we can put 5 in here, 5 in here, 2 in here, 2 in here.
Yep. All good things.
I don't think we're gonna get, like, if I roll, we can actually just
exactly.
fuck way
So we
more than that.
bump one of these. That seems pretty good.
Ha!
It is worth noting that Fury gets ridiculously cheap. You do gain 2 health if you Fury the Fly Trap. You could also try to roll a 6. Oh wait, you just if you bump the 5, you just heal up to full. It's just a question of if we can beat it without.
I'm trying to think if I want to beat it without. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll the 1. Okay, well I get 6 in the Venus Fly Trap, and I think we win.
Yeah, we just win and keep the
keep the Fury. That's what I was looking for. I was
Yeah.
like, can I keep the Fury? We win. All right. Yeah, there's health behind the Marshmallow as well. Yeah. I was mostly
stand.
concerned about keeping my Fury. That's what I was like working out in my head. It's like, can I do enough damage to kill him? Oh,
no.
nice, Super Baby Squid.
An incredibly powerful baby
fuck.
squid.
This is where we might just want to skip the Rhino Beetle.
Potentially, yes.
Rhino Beetle shits out damage. He's got nothing behind him.
Of course, Super Baby Squid also shits out damage.
I honestly don't know.
This is a
who's
pick your
worse.
poison.
Yeah, I don't know who's worse here.
We do have a Fury for whichever one we choose.
I'm gonna choose Super Baby Squid. Maybe. Feel like he might be squished. Oh god, I don't know. I don't like this choice. I fucking hate him. Baby Squid is cute. Do it. Yeah, I think the Baby Squid is less
Probably
HP.
will, even in super mode. His powerful super mode.
Yeah, he gets bumped, so
which
can
allows
pretty
him to
much
make his
always
even
beat it,
dice,
but-
yeah.
So we really need to kill him in 2 turns.
Thank.
Goodness. Trying to think if I wanna, like, what do I want to use Fury to do? Do I want to do, like...
12 damage
12
with
damage.
Claw. 13 damage, really, with the extra poison.
Yeah.
Which I think is reasonable. I think it's either that or you double taser.
Yes, that's the other thing I'm thinking, like, double shocking him. But I might just, I think I want to...
I think that's fair. I wonder if upping the taser might have been better. I mean, we'll just do the next. I think we put taser as the next upgrade to put better dice into it. Because, of course, we can always throw low dice in the dagger.
I'm hoping we can just kill it next turn.
That would be ideal.
That's really nice.
Oh, beautiful.
I can still do it. twice, but like I'm so glad it couldn't get 2 6s.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest, 2 6s with a flat out fucking murders. But by the way, the lower health does mean that Fury comes
Yes.
out more.
Your ability is a percentage of your health.
Yeah, which I'm gonna keep for the Crystalina.
Just win, right?
No.
Yeah, we extreme damage. So yeah, you kind of ride Fury really hard in this run.
Oh yeah.
And you want to get things that will just keep you Furied up. Battle axes do turn into smaller battle axes.
Yeah, I might take that. I think we're gonna take that.
There
We're not
you go.
using- We're not using the spike shield at the moment. So if we get an upgrade that, I would take that over like the dagger. Or
It's
the
even a
taser,
question
for
of if we
sure.
put the fly trap, or didn't put the fly trap in general, but the problem being then we have nothing to do with 6s.
Yeah, and we want a 6 for bumping dagger. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until we can like make it tiny.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab this 3 health and I'm gonna cry because Crystallina's gonna murder us. Oh, Crystallina's gonna fuck us up. Crystallina's a terrible one to get. Oh shit, so much health, and she does.
Alright.
She sets out so much damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a question of if we want to go back up to full health or do the spicy double poison again.
Yeah, I think I want to reroll a for him.
I think that's fair. We can only use 2 things.
Okay, nice.
Well, that
Okay.
just goes into the fly trap. It's just a question of
Well,
whether we Fury it or not.
I'm gonna bump it.
That is also fair.
And I think I might reroll that 4 again.
Yeah. The bigger dice are already spoken for.
Here we go.
Alright, so
Alright,
do we Fury Claw here because we're gonna get up to 1 less than full? Or I guess it's also we could Fury Taser.
Yeah.
Although I don't know
Taser's
exactly,
weird with
yeah.
this. For sure. She would just pop it into other ones.
Yeah. I feel like it might be Claw.
I'm thinking like it's like Fury Claw is.
It's the most damage with the extra tick of poison.
Yeah, so we're gonna get 2 health back. It's 2 health and 3
Right.
health back, and
I think if we were lower health, I'd be more into
Oh god, yes.
fly
Absolutely.
trapping for 4.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I think we just want them dead as fast as possible. And going down to 26 health is good.
4 health even.
Alright, well, they couldn't use any of the gear, and
Oh.
all odd gear, so that's good.
Okay.
Does mean we didn't take damage for Fury, but does also mean we didn't take damage.
Alright, I think this is actually about as good as we get. We bump, for 6,
Yep.
5,
Heal the
3,
full.
3, yeah. I could get one, like if I got a 6, I could get an extra dice and like 1 or 2 more dagger
Yep.
damage, but I feel like we risk just making a much worse turn for ourselves.
Yep.
So. Alright, she's dead next turn. That's nice.
No, we get Fury back, which is good. And we still win, which is good.
Oh yeah, we win.
Probably re-roll for
Yes,
health.
yes, I've seen. Oh yeah.
Ah,
there we go.
beautiful.
I'm gonna keep the Fury for the next fight.
For sure. Okay, Jasper Bloodstone.
Amethyst, sure. Amethyst.
Amethyst!
Alright, what's in here? Whip. Yeah, nah.
Woo!
Alright, we're not gonna fight the beetle, we're just fucking off. Alright, ooh, rotten apple. Hello. So this is another floor we're not fighting this guy.
Well, I mean, we've already committed to not leveling all the way.
Yeah, we're gonna get another
We're gonna level off of Rotten Apple, and then hopefully
We have
take
to
all of
fight
our.
the
Yeah, we
singer.
have to fight singers, so we'll probably just not even touch Skeleton and Wicker Man.
No, we're not touching either of these. Nuh-uh. Mm-mm. Alright, so rotten apple time. Not taking the health because, yeah. We'll need this after rotten apple. Pineapple's the one who halves your health, and then...
Well, we'll need it after Singer.
Oh, we're leveling after this one?
I believe we are, yes, because he's level 4, and I think we're 4 experience
right,
out.
Right. Alright, I like all our 3s, so I'm gonna re-roll 1. These 3s already, so I feel okay just re-rolling this.
We could bump that and do the double claw maneuver.
We can think about healing after he hacks your health, although he's not going to do that on the first turn.
Yep.
It's very unlikely he's going to roll high enough. Is that we restore our health, which is good, because it then means it takes him longer to get down into...
Our health is so low that he actually is kind of not a scary fight.
Yeah.
Like, he's doing similar damage to what other enemies can do. You know, having our health is 7 damage,
But
which
yes.
is a lot of damage, but still, like...
And he's actually better off doing 1 damage a turn
Yes.
to us. Most of the time, honestly. Interesting.
We re-roll that 4.
Thinking about it, yeah.
It's not to, like, bump the 5 into a 6 for Fly Trap. Woo! I like it.
I love it. Ready with it? Here we go. Alright. Ooh, that's nice.
Ah. God, he still couldn't do that.
This guy is really annoying if you fight him when you have like full health, like 40 health, and then you
Yes,
hack
because
him
then
right
he's
in.
doing
Then,
Mondo
like, when you
damage.
fight him first, right after level up on a 4, you fucking hate him.
Like, he's not actually...
He's normally would have been terrible fighting him
Yep.
here, because we would have normally just have had a level up,
Yep.
and it would be dire, but...
Because, yeah, like, half your health can be 20 damage to you.
Yeah. He's really annoying. Yeah, there we go. Neither of these. So take that one, I guess. Alright, what's in the shop? Yeah, or it can be 7. Alright. Take damage to charge. Upgrade, very good.
Upgrade is good, yep. Battle Axe. Axe. And we do have another upgrade coming, which I assume hits the taser.
Yes, I think we're gonna replace the dagger with this because we're not really generating many dice.
A ton of dice.
Yes.
And I mean, this is just a strictly higher range than the dagger can hit. So.
Yes, yes. And I think we do that, and then
yeah, it's either the taser or the fly trap, and I can kind of see a case for both of them.
I feel like it's a taser. That way, this bump's good for giving us an extra damage, potentially. Like an extra 2 damage with this, or getting us a 6 for the Venus flytrap.
Yep.
I like this. Yeah, I think it's definitely a taser. Yeah. Will we be able to? No, we'll not be able to buy this 10 health. So hopefully.
But we do have 6 health coming to us.
Hopefully, yes, that's enough.
And we do have healing with the fly trap.
But yes, 4s. Well, 4s can go in the battle axe.
That's nice.
I think I'm gonna re-roll that.
That seems fine.
It's a bit of a gamble, but...
What if it gives you a 1?
Okay, I'm okay with this. 6 here, 5 here, 3 here, bump 2 and 3 and put it in. Alright, no.
3 and 4, yeah.
3 and 4, yeah, you're right, yeah.
This warrior run, you need to just be doing as much damage as possible, or bumping your survivability up as much as possible.
That's nice. Yeah, they're gonna do this for sure. Alright.
You have Fury, let's see what got weakened.
Yeah, we should. Okay,
Fine,
that's fine.
actually.
Oh.
So, like...
Oh, goodness.
Oh.
Yeah, that's exactly where we want to be. What do we want to... We want to get 4 and then just double battle axe?
18 damage battle axe.
fine. Just one.
Ah,
There we
beautiful!
go. Beautiful.
Oh
Beautiful.
god. Literally anything under a 3
yeah,
would
a
have been
1,
fine.
2, or 3 is what we needed.
Woo!
Alright.
That
What's
was-
in the chest? What's in
they-
the chest?
they made that
Toxic use.
terrifying.
Ooh. Oh god, that's an
See what
interesting
that
one.
upgrades into.
Yeah, for sure.
It might still be the fly trap because that makes us live a little longer, but it is worth looking. Yeah, so because it would be the fly trap that it replaces. I do think the Taser Plus is kind of where we want to be.
Yeah, it's interesting because it does things, but yeah, I think it's a Taser. I think we still want the Venus Flytrap because
I think so. When you're at so little health,
2
like,
health is nice.
Venus Flytrap is actually basically just increasing your max health in the boss fight. Like, it can make the difference between living 1 extra turn and getting the kill and dying, and you're just doing the damage.
No, I'm probably not equipping last time because of the upgrade.
I believe it just gets cheaper, but still 2 dice minimum.
We're gonna live dangerously. Last
Stand is an interesting one because, again, getting a Last Stand can be the difference between getting that turn in that kills them and not. The difference between Flytrap and Last Stand is that Flytrap is doing 6 damage while it heals you.
Alright. Alright. Oh god. Alright, here we go.
Terrifying.
Yeah, this is a terrifying one again.
Well, let's find out how it
Alright,
goes.
yeah, let's find out if we're gonna lose right here. We might.
She is the Mega Wizard.
It's me on your future, and they say you're about to die.
Say, get ye fucked.
Yeah, get you fucked. Alright, good thing we're not using lock or freeze. Yeah.
This is gonna come down to the dice more than a lot of things.
Yeah. Oh, we have 5. There's a bump in it.
Yeah. More really wants something for the battle axe.
I'm too terrified to roll that again. We don't really need to restore health, so I actually probably should just bump the 2 into 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do 15, a shock of poison, and then...
Yeah, like we're at most leaving like 2 damage on the table, and I think it's not too much of a difference for what we've got already.
We're gonna want those 6s once she starts doing damage to us.
We will also want a Fury Shock if we can, because that gives us a lot of chance to get stuff done.
Blind, 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 blind.
We can Fury the Battle Axe.
You sure can, and I'm going to do that.
That or Furying the Taser to give her double shocks, but yeah.
She has so much equipment.
Yep. It would mostly be because she has 1 dice, so you get a 1 in 3 chance of stopping her from doing anything. Alright, I mean, at this point it's mostly flat damage. Rerolls and bumps and stuff don't really do anything for us.
Yeah, it's rather unfortunate.
So what you can do is try to throw things in the claw and the taser first.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
Possibly also the bump to see if you can get up to a 6 with something. Well, mostly because it gives you a higher chance.
Well,
It's
yeah,
all blind.
but if I put it in here, I still don't know what it...
Yeah.
We could...
It means that if you put a 5 in
I have
there-
to guess, though. I have to guess that it's one of these is 6. I have to guess if it's a 6.
Yeah,
So...
Putting a bump in gives you a higher chance of getting a 6. So like you
But
put
that
that
could
in.
now be, I guess...
If it's a 6, then we can put it in the fly trap as
Alright, well, we either survive this turn or we don't. Ah, once again.
Blind again.
Oh, yes!
Or
Beautiful, 1 in 6. Perfect. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and shit this 4 in the battle axe.
that seems good. Reroll our 2s. Said reroll our 2s. Ah, definitely bump that for some health. I'm kind of liking where this is going.
Don't quite win this turn, like.
We should survive.
I think with 12 health we're good. Ooh, curse, but
Hopefully we can deal with curse.
we got quite lucky here.
Woo!
But yeah. Bye bye.
Ain't no such thing as luck.
You don't need a shield build to get through this one. We've now done it twice without a shield build. Hi, baby squid!
We might or might not have survived.
Oh, he's a ship warning. Aww. Yeah, that's another run where fighting absolutely everything can get you killed. Like, 14 health is so low. Don't say anything about it being rigged. Oh, we believe you towards the last run. Oh, I love him so much.
Does that sound right? I hope so.
I know, I love seeing you too, baby squid. Not as a super enemy, though.
If you got through it. Oh, baby squid.
Baby squid. What a good boy.
One of my favorite things about getting the Jester.
You can get too much exercise. My monsters are still fun. Alright.
Well, hey, we're just blazing through them today.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Yes. This is a weird one.
There's two of this challenge. One is the thief, the other is the witch.
Yeah.
The thief one is very interesting because the thief likes low dice.
Yeah, we pretty much beat them in order like this first time.
I mean, we kind of just understand how, like, the various things... Like, once you get into episodes 3 and 4, we start doing different ones.
This fucking episode right here. We definitely jumped around a bit on this one. This one got the witch.
But we mostly kind of just go around like this. But yeah, you definitely have to, like, spend some time with the characters and trying things out. I mean, a lot of the fundamentals that apply to a game like Eternal also apply to this, so...
Yes,
you get a lot.
It's
fine.
I don't know what I would wish for a god. Oh, you can get super enemies with upgraded gear.
So,
yes.
I believe we've got the usual dagger and lockpick for splitting. The first floor of this is basically the same.
We have not done Bear Run on stream. We did Bear Run off stream and it was amazing.
We almost did Bear Run here, but couldn't make it happen.
We couldn't make it happen. We'll see if we can ever make it happen.
We'll find a way sometime.
So yes, this turn we're gonna... Yes, we're gonna roll all ones. What you can do is you can also use your current one.
Yes, you can spend a dice to tick up, and what that does is rolls everything further. It's really weird though, because the thief really, really wants to
low dice.
Stay on low dice. Like, it's technically more damage if you were to lockpick the 1 and put one of them in the 2 to do all the 2s, but then next turn you wouldn't be able to put all your 2s in the dagger. I think in this particular case it is kind of better.
Freeze. It's about
because,
freeze.
yeah, well, I mean, you...
But next fight
when you have more higher than that, it gets worse, basically, is the thinking behind it. Also, we have a different ability.
Yeah, we do. Trips. Roll 3 dice at the current uptick value. And next turn, we're gonna get 3s.
Yes, we're gonna roll 2 3s, and that's a guaranteed win. No!
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've seen him before. On stream, I mean.
Yeah.
So he has magic missile and magic shield, so he either does damage or he adds fucker. What an asshole.
Indeed.
Alright, yeah, next turn we're like fucked.
Yup. Fine, attacking you means that he's not, so it's...
What I am gonna do is I'm gonna uptick for the next one.
What is it gonna do to those?
Oh, right, it's gonna fit them at 5. You're right.
Yeah, so you had to do that first. It's fine, but that is... Because, yeah, you do want to be pushing the uptick timer when you have dead zones. And ultimately, you want to be removing dead zones.
I do kind of like leather armor.
Yes.
I like armor more than shields.
Because it's every enemy attack is doing less to you. And it only costs 1 dice to make that happen. And it's also worth noting in this run, battles are going to run longer. Because we're going to have to be working through dead zones.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't carry over. I found like 1 leather armor on its own is only okay. But when enemies do, like, when they start doing a lot of attacks to you, it's very nice to get just...
Yeah, flat reduction. Both of them depend on what type of enemy you're fighting.
Yeah.
In a lot of runs, we wouldn't end up doing that.
Honestly, I don't use either most of the time.
Yeah.
Again, like, I don't really like defensive builds. I split in two to see if I hit.
2 threes.
And then...
I think that's fine. Yeah, and then it's a question if you want to do the uptick or not. It would get you a 1 for now, but then it also, like...
Choose next turn is fine.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like, you really have to be playing for the next fight and the fight after it, especially when you're early on.
Armor also reduces damage from burn without losing the shield.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah, we probably want to throw the trips here and
No,
kill
well,
him.
I don't think he's gonna kill us next turn. We level.
Oh, we do level, yes.
Yeah.
That is fair.
I'm pretty okay with just doing like 2 damage per turn and killing him next turn.
Yeah. Of course, that does mean for our next fight we're gonna be on.
Yeah, it's always awkward.
Fours. You could uptick to like push us up, split that lockpick, the 4 you get with the lockpick, just to get us another, whatchamacallit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's still a guaranteed kill.
Yep.
Like, you really, especially early on, want to be pushing through your 4, 5, 6s as aggressively as possible.
Yeah, theme is very difficult to start. Once we get things that use higher dice,
Yes. Although it is worth noting that you will often not get things that, like, give you higher dice in this run.
Yes.
A lot of the time, you will have at least 1 dead dice, no matter what you do in this. Yeah, you definitely trips here. It doesn't really matter when you uptick versus trips.
Yeah, I'm wondering, if I maybe want to uptick twice so I get 2s and then trips.
Either way, does the same thing.
So what do you mean?
Upticking for trips first or upticking
I'm gonna
first?
trips next turn.
Okay.
Rather than-
Fine.
I get trips on 2s.
Yeah.
I was like, can I got leather armor?
Nope.
Alright.
Blind. Completely useless
Yeah.
in this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd rather have, like, trips 2s or trips 3s are amazing as well.
Yes, that's where you get all your damage, but I also feel like sometimes it can lead to you holding trips for too long. I remember when we were first doing this, we lost a few times. Because, like, you really do want to spend your power,
Yes.
and you often can't wait to get to the good dice. We do win next turn.
Yes, we win next turn. Oh no, what could this dice be? It definitely makes Kraken a little bit less annoying. Yeah, we kind of just have to roll forward.
Yep.
Healing Crystal.
Again, tiny.
Again, tiny.
This, I remember that this only gives you low numbers for, like, the majority of it. And that going through the bad parts of your dice, which are these, is kind of the most important part of this challenge. Alright.
Leveling after this, so...
Yes, we are. Probably just want to kill him.
Comes next turn. Gonna take Spike.
I mean, really, this is an extreme systems game, so it kind of makes sense that certain statuses are really good, or, like, you know, that everything is kind of situational and interacts with each other in reasonable ways.
The thing is, like, here we could, like, uptick and get, like, 2s or 3s, but then you kind of...
Then you end up going back to the 4, 5, 6 faster, which means that if you're not gonna win on the next turn, you're actually lowering your damage output. I think that was something that I actually had a bit of trouble understanding at first.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, leather armor's gonna be helpful here.
We do got our trips, which is really good.
Yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. I'm wondering if I want...
That is the question.
Will we win? No. We'll have 5 3s.
Yeah, if you split the 2 and then uptick,
yeah.
what happens? How much damage do we do?
We do enough to win.
That might be worth it, even if we're starting the next fight in the doghouse. Stab. This is a very stabby run.
This is a supremely stabby run. Very, very stabby. Yeah, blind is either super nasty or nothing. Is very true.
Ah, yes.
Oh shit.
I know that we've taken the kunai in the past, and it's a very interesting one.
Very good when you have 1.
Yup. Yep.
Only once, and only once every 6 turns.
Yeah, it's kind of weird in that way.
I feel like it's kind of weird.
It does give you something to do, like on your higher upticks when you're just getting started.
Yeah, Holland Mirrors loves, Thief loves more dice.
It is interesting. I feel like I like kunai more, like when we did it in our original runs. But I can absolutely see, like, having action on 6 is really strong. It's a tough one.
Yeah, but it's 1 more dice that you need, because we're only rolling 6s, like, every 6 turns or when we get up there.
Yep.
It's such a weird one.
Yep.
I mean, if we're going from 4, 5 to 6, it's true, when we upgrade it, it is, upgrade plus, it's actually really good.
Yes, kunai plus is max 2, which means you can do 4 damage with it.
So like 4s, and then, on 4 and 6 you get extra dice.
Yep.
That might be worth.
Maybe we can try it out.
Yeah.
Like we never did this specific episode with the Hall of Mirrors, so we don't really know.
Yeah.
We definitely took the kunai for this.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
It's much more our type of weapon.
Fucking wizard! We definitely did kunai, and then we just roll through our high turns and just smack for 1 billion damage on our little turns, which is really good.
Yep.
Well, we can just go 3, 4 for 5 and then get
Hall of Mirrors and start off in the...
Yeah.
I think that might be the thing to do if you start on 4 here. It is an interesting one, because I'm honestly not sure. Because we'll start with 4 1s. Alright, we got some poison.
Right.
Poison is scary in this mode, because we are going to be fighting much longer.
Yeah.
The healing crystal will definitely be nice. We can split one of them in 2. Like, the big thing that the kunai does means that your 1 turns are super explosive along with your 2 and 3 turns. Whereas the Hall of Mirrors kind of evens you out, where your 4s and 6s become much better turns.
I'm trying to think if, like, uptick to 2, and then if we can win. Only if we get trips.
Right.
And then
how much damage does he have to do?
5.
Okay, it's actually... We're gonna take 3 damage at the start of next turn anyway.
Oh, true, so he probably will. Unless against one of these
2/3 of his dice will get us into range.
Yeah, I still feel like...
It's an interesting question.
Yeah, 55 damage is on 20. There's the risk here. If I just do the damage this turn, we'll definitely beat him in 3 turns.
Yeah.
If I take the risk and up it here, I might be able to beat him 2, but I also might just get fucked and...
Absolutely blown up. And he does weird status effecty things that could also fuck us up.
Alright, I'm gonna play it a bit safe.
I think this is fine. Like, I actually have slowly come to the realization that just dumping all of your 1s in dagger instead of upticking is often better because you'll need all 3.
Yeah, imagine we're in teleporter.
Hilarious.
The upgraded wizard is such an asshole. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go ahead and trip.
Yep. You can also lockpick one of those ones to basically unfreeze a dice.
Alright, and I think we're just gonna shove all of this in the dagger.
Yeah, do we put 1-2 in the healing crystal? Or not?
We're gonna get freeze next turn. So
True.
I feel like we can always just put 3 in there.
We could also
but-
put a 2 this turn and then a 3 next turn if we're gonna kill him with
True. Just see how much. How many
has
3?
left
We're gonna
after.
get 4 3, right? So
I
it's like
believe so, yeah.
12 damage. So we need to get him down to 12.
It would be exactly that much if he doesn't status us.
Might. Although if he stats as like a dagger, we're kind of fucked anyway. But.
Well, if he shocks it, it would only cost us 1 dice.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you only do 9 damage. Fuck if he shocks it. But.
Because, yeah, we get him down to 10 if we throw everything. Interesting.
That's happening anyway, so. Alright, well, I'm just gonna play it. Alright, are we gonna get lucky or unlucky?
You know the answer to that.
Supremely unlucky. There we go. Yeah.
Yes, we can split to lower the amount we have to put in.
God. I think we're gonna kill him next turn with a split 4.
Yes, good. And if he shocks us, we just put our other, like our 4s into that. So that should be fine.
What an asshole, really?
That's wizards.
Like, if you hadn't won that shot, you know.
We will have trips going into the next one at least.
Ugh, I hate this. Alright.
We at least don't have to burn ourselves.
Ugh, gross.
Yep.
Alright. The
At
wizard's...
least we get all that health back.
The wizard's just such a fucking asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. No, I don't think any of that. Nah.
Yeah, the pea shooter would give us something to do with big dice, but that's about it.
Don't like any of that. Nope. And ball. I don't like any of this.
Yep.
We're gonna level up after 2.
After 2 fights, so it's sort of like, do we want to fight the bully first to get it out of the way? We do have trips, or do we want
The
to...
Snigger Charm would be good if we had the kunai, honestly, but
Yeah.
otherwise I don't like it. So yeah, and like, do we want an upgrade?
An upgrade to the dagger could potentially up our damage output by a lot.
I'm still worried about this asshole.
Oh, certainly. That's the big thing. He does have a shot behind him, although of course he has no health behind him. All tough.
Honestly, I don't think turning a 6 into 2 1s is all that helpful. Even in this run. What do you think? Riot or Bull? Riot sort of gives us the most health for both of them. We're gonna have to fight.
Yeah.
So I might do something this.
You have trips.
Actually, do not want to use on this turn.
I mean, it might still be worth with some
Not
upticks.
nothing.
All of yours.
I mean, yeah.
Well, just to
but-
roll us into the good stuff sooner and
Yeah.
to start building another trips again. Like, if anything, what trips does do is give you dice that you can uptick.
Well, I might just go ahead and split.
Yep. Because, of course, you can always uptick those or dagger them.
I think I'm gonna dagger them. I'm gonna up to 5. Get 6 for Hall of Mirror. And then I think I'm gonna hold trips for 1 turn.
Alright.
Wish I could see like how much health it's get it.
Yeah, I should really like just learn that off the top of my head. I'm sure it's a percentage, but I don't know it.
So this turn just kind of max doing 6 damage.
Okay.
Next turn.
Nope.
Hold it for a turn. That might be a mistake. I think we're alright now. Alright, I think I split into right up to
Either direction.
yeah, it doesn't matter which way you
Nope.
do it, yeah. And then I'll have 7 to damage. Yeah, I like that.
I guess the scariest part of this is going to be going to the bully on 4s.
Yes, I'm going to. She can't like mitigate damage. She
She can
two
heal
health.
with a 6.
So
but,
I
yeah.
might. So we're gonna get 4/3, right?
Yes.
That's 12 damage. So
14 maximum.
Yeah, so she needs to get down to 10.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is a guaranteed kill next turn with me,
Yes.
so I'm gonna get 2 health back.
Yep.
Unlike the fucking wizard. Okay, that's great.
Good. Did not do that much
That's
damage.
very
to us.
good. That's very, very good. Yeah.
Because we just have to survive
And-
the bully long enough
And
to
now
kill
we
him.
can actually still get another
Yep.
health here. Now and kill her.
Yeah, the hardest part of this challenge is that your 4, 5s, and 6s are all suboptimal, and you need to find ways to mitigate that as much as possible.
Alright, so Hollow Mirrors is even.
Dagger is just flat damage,
Which is really good.
which
in
is
this
really
one,
strong.
Yes, it's really, really strong. Point where I wonder if we put Dagger first because it is so strong. It
That
turns
we might
our
be able to
ones-
zerg our way into.
It turns our 1 turns into 2 damage turns.
Yep.
And then 2s into 3s and 3s into 4s. So it's actually fucking good. I don't think anything else.
I think it's like Dagger, then Hall of Mirrors, then like Lockpick.
Yes, Dagger I think is and then Hall of Mirrors.
Especially because we have a fight where
Yeah, Hall of Mirrors gives us use for 4s, but Daggers gives us like a better use for
Daggers are
1s,
going to
2s,
help us
3s.
kill this bully before
Yes.
he kills us.
Yes, that is really the thing that's giving me here, yeah. I think Dagger is gonna help us get through here. Guys, I think we're gonna do what we normally do, and we're just gonna uptick twice and grab Hall of Mirrors.
Well, yes there, but you should split one of the 4s first when you do that.
Oh.
Actually, you can still do that now.
Oh, yeah.
Those will both turn into 6s. You can even throw that 3 in the dagger there.
Yes, I think we should do that, yeah. 4 damage.
Yes.
Then make a 6 and get
Yep.
Hall of Mirrors. Yeah, you're right.
That'll take a bunch of damage, but that will give us trips.
Yeah. I want to split a 1.
Split a 1.
I think I'm gonna do the uptick and trips again. Yeah.
Yep.
Cause going from 2 to 3 and upticking is then gives you 4s next turn, and then you're fucked.
Yep.
But this will give us 3 next turn, and hopefully with all these, and 2's now doing 3 damage.
Yep. This is exactly why we wanted the dagger. Bully does a lot of damage to you, which means you're getting trips.
Okay, I think
He is, you were leveling after
we're leveling
this?
after this, yes. So we shouldn't need the health. He shouldn't be able to
Yes.
kill us. So I should.
Yep. He can do at most 12 damage to us here. He's not doing 12 damage to us here.
Nope. The trip freeze is absolutely where we want to be at.
Split a dice.
Against
Because now it is actually even better with
Yep,
the extra
yep, yep,
damage
yep,
from
yep.
dagger.
Yeah, Thief now likes to have dice. Yep,
So like
extra
Warrior
dice,
loves
excellent.
6s, Thief loves 6 1s, loves 6 dice.
Alright, No.
Yeah, none of these are all that exciting. Like, pickpocket is something, but, you know, we already have 7 gold that we're not spending.
Yeah, because there's nothing in the
God,
shop.
there's, like, nothing in
like,
our things.
Yeah, I'm, like, looking at that being like, no, I don't want any of that.
Yup.
Like, there's nothing here.
You know, it's like, you could look at the pickpocket, but then you're spending a dice that you could just use to uptick on pickpocket.
I could have gotten Snake Eyes, but it's still, I don't know. Alright, fight! Yeah, I want this to be a crowbar run, apparently. Alright.
Splits.
Yeah, I was hoping this next shot would be something more useful than
Even
Snake Eyes.
I'm wondering if you want to throw that 2 away even and just go all Hall of Mirrors and start with our 1s and 5 dice.
Yep.
Yeah, when we upgrade Hall of Mirrors, it's gonna get really funny. Like when our 4 turns turn into throw 1 in there, split, uptick, and start the turn with +2 dice.
Hell yeah.
And this is really how you want this run to look. Every turn, you're kind of just playing to the same plan, and it's a really good plan. Like, the leather armor is functionally kind of useless at this point.
Yes, we want to get rid of that.
But we also have an open slot right now, so...
Yes. And those 4s is,
unfortunate.
a little bit.
You're still totally fine, though. Recover and, do and kill.
I'm okay with starting on 4 next fight, because we now have a thing to do in those turns.
Yes, 4s are not nearly as bad now as they were, and when we finally get our upgrade, yeah, that's fine to put in the slot.
That's fine, yeah. I like that more than Snake Eyes.
Yep.
To be honest, that's a good turn for a 6. And now our 4 turns are gonna be, like, really good, because now we can do a Magic Mirror and 10 damage, so... True, like, moving the dagger close at the bottom is probably... Ah, Super Marshmallow, oh, fuck you.
The Super Mallow.
Fuck you. At
least his blind doesn't mean anything.
I have no idea what the pluses are, until we see them, so...
Yep.
Alright,
I think we probably just take the marshmallow on the chin, see what's in that shop, particularly if it's an upgrade.
Alright, yeah, in this case, I think we split. 1 on the dagger, we uptick, and then we have 2 6s. That's right.
You have to uptick twice, right?
Yes.
Split, you have 5 dice. The math on this gets really weird.
Yes, 1 dice goes in there, then I get 3 5s, and then I put 1 5 in, I get 2 6.
Yes.
Remember that? Yeah, I'm happy with that magic spear.
Yeah? It is interesting because the version of this challenge with the witch is actually completely different. Because it's all about building your spell book so that you can manage all of the shit. Oh no, we got frozen. Alright. I think we do the usual...
I think we win. I don't know if we win without burning ourselves, but...
I think we don't win even if we do burn ourselves.
No, we win. We got 3 damage.
Oh, right, it's 3 each time.
Right, yeah.
So.
We have more than
enough.
I'm just considering,
yeah.
what to do here. And I think it's just take 2 damage on the chin. I'm looking at the stealing crystal, but it doesn't really...
you should take both burns and throw 1 into the healing crystal because that will give you a little extra.
Yeah. Yep. I was like wondering what I could do like without taking the 2, but yeah. I totally can win the whole game. Why not? Yeah, marshmallow. I'll get you next time. Alright, buddy.
Whoa, marshmallow.
Oh, there's some health in here. I don't like any of that either. The poison needles are terrible, but we'd want to use the dagger instead.
That's kind of the thing. Dagger will often just end up being more damage than poison needle with the numbers that you're allowed to put in them.
God, I'm wondering if we want to take on the Kraken.
I think we want to eat that apple and take on the Kraken here.
Yeah, alright. Get murdered by a Kraken.
It'll be fine. We're not relying on armor.
Blind is at least, you know...
We're also starting this off doing 16
This is
damage to him.
really, really good. So yes, I definitely want to split... Oh, I should keep splitting things so that does more damage.
Yes.
I should take that into account, because I keep forgetting
Yes.
that as well. There's so much to think about in here. But yeah, I think all this just in the dagger.
I think so. Next turn we can do our standard first turn. We just got a bunch of extra damage right at the start.
No curse, that's good. Like, that blind, I don't give a shit about. Curse is the thing I hate, so
Yep.
any turn we can avoid getting cursed, I'm happy.
Great. Flips. But what are those blind dice?
And then we kill him next turn.
Yep.
Ah, good, I'm gonna get cursed.
Yep.
One lot of damage.
You are almost guaranteed to get cursed.
Yes, he has 5 dice.
He has 5
It's
dice.
5 dice. So I think I'm gonna go and try and
Yep.
get...
Throw one in the lockpick, see if that curses. Throw one in like the healing crystal. You know? Because if the dagger gets cursed, it goes away. That's really important.
I think I might uptick.
2, so 3, 6, 9, 12.
Oh, not quite.
Yeah, make it short.
Ah. Oh, yeah, not ticking twice. Yeah. Harsh, but...
This may just be dump into the dagger and one into leather armor, because we can guarantee to kill next turn.
Yeah.
So we might as well just limit as much damage as possible.
Yes, I think this is armor.
Just because the 2 extra damage won't make a difference. He's guaranteed dead.
Yes. Okay, no curse, let's go.
That's good. The other question here is if we want to uptick and heal for 3 and then start on 4 like we always do for the next fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And we keep trips for the next fight.
Yes.
Oh, well, that and we can just have 3 next turn.
True.
Trips.
If we do trips on a 3 next turn,
Yeah, that's incredible damage. Actually.
That's 12 extra damage.
I think I'm just gonna get 2 health.
I think that's the way to go. Yes.
I should do this because it gives us more damage.
Yep. Get the muscle memory.
Yep, just get it in my brain to do that.
Yep. That's been basically all the times I've suggested it. Perfect.
No.
Exactly what we want.
No.
We could take all of our damage and turn it into less damage.
No. Alright, here comes the Wicker Man. We're gonna have an explosive first turn.
Yep.
So.
God, the dodging 16 is just so ridiculous.
Alright, we're going to trips.
Trips, split one, and then just dump.
Oh.
Right.
Fuck you. Okay, that's good. That was loud.
Beautiful, yeah,
Very
like
good.
alright. Split with lockpick. I think we win.
I'm trying to think.
So
We need
4 in the
5.
lockpick.
Yes,
will
we
guarantee we win, doesn't
Yes. Especially if I just put both of these
Yep.
in here. Up to 6 and just do magic
Yep.
sphere.
it? What if I just shot him with a gun?
Goodbye, Wicker Man.
And now we level.
You do that, bro.
At least we didn't set him on fire. Alright.
I feel like it's an upgrade.
It's either the hacksaw or
I
the
mean,
upgrade.
that's not bad. But what we do with our higher dice is what we're doing right now.
Yes,
you know?
and with
So-
our lower dice, we actually really like the lockpick because it gives us extra damage.
Yes.
Or allows us to heal with part of it and stuff like that.
I like...
Yeah, it's a 14
Shit.
damage. That's what I thought.
Oh, that's
I
good.
kind of like Hall of Mirrors because it means when we start on 4s, we get 2 dice. I guess it does mean we don't Magic Spear then.
Well, we don't do it because we go all the way to 6.
So you would not use you would use one of them in the. Oh yeah, because I guess you
It
don't
doesn't
use the
regenerate.
Hall of
It's
Mirrors.
only-
Yeah,
you
it's
can only
only
use
you
it
can only
once
use it
on the
once.
I mean, it's still probably pretty good.
Getting dice every turn.
Yeah, I'll 14 damage. We're actually... like,
14
that's
damage is
pretty good.
definitely nice.
But yeah, I think it's Hall of Mirrors first, and then I think it's probably this. And we're still looking to kind of replace these.
Really, leather armor. Healing
Honestly,
crystal's actually
healing
kind of
crystal's
useful
fine,
because
yeah.
these fights go long enough that the health is relevant.
The
But
splitting into 3s, not. We're actually
we have
using,
things to do with our
kind of
sixes.
using this on 1s.
Is the thing.
But yeah, I think it's,
We're basically spending the 6s we have and then rolling straight through them.
Ha!
Beautiful. Finally.
Yeah, if only we haven't really gotten good poison stuff.
No.
Like, you're doing this, but we'd actually still do more damage.
You
Still
would,
more damage
the
with the upgraded
detonator
dagger.
plus the poison needle is good, but like, yeah, we're kind of committed elsewhere.
Like, the thing is, what I'm saying is our current turn is from 4 rushing through 6 to get 1 next turn. We're not actually doing a turn with 4 and 6, so we're still only getting 1 Hollow Mirror, regardless of whether it's evens or 6s with our current method. That's
Yeah.
what I'm pointing out. We're not actually getting more dice.
It's
But-
just one uptick, one extra dice, because we don't have to spend it on an uptick. You just dump the 4 in.
But then we want to uptick to the Magic Spear anyway.
True.
Like, we want to uptick to get through at 6 so we can get to the 1 next turn where our actual damage is. So.
Yep. It's very difficult to actually know, like, what damage you do in this. Alright, I get the feeling we're gonna... Ooh, we can't even take the skeleton on second. There's no path to him. We have to fight Aurora. Does mean we probably get Paper Knight last.
Yes, I could rush less, but I feel like getting through 1s, 2s, and 3s is more important than having 1 extra dice.
Yeah, like, we actually still don't have much to do with 5s, so we're still rushing through them anyway most of the time.
Yep.
Alright. Might be fine to just dump into Dagger here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna dump my dagger.
We need all 3 turns of damage here. We potentially even grab a Hall of Mirrors with one of our 2s.
The thing is, would I rather have 1 extra dice, or would I rather be doing damage a turn earlier? And I would rather be doing damage a turn earlier.
Right, like if the fight's gonna go super long, Hall of Mirrors gets better and better, but... Yeah, if you lockpick, it just turns into a 2 again.
Better on this. Alright, yeah, I might turn it. It's 3 damage or an extra dice for next turn.
It's 3 damage now or 4 damage next turn, basically, is kind of the way to think of that.
Like, I do like that. That is the upgrade
Yeah.
of Hall of Mirrors is where I like it.
Yeah,
but
you don't actually lose damage doing this.
But otherwise, we are rushing through 4, 5, and 6.
Like, it is important to note you are trading a dice away this turn for more dice later. 24 health. Lockpick that one.
I feel like we win. I just grab the
Should.
damage. Yeah, more than enough. I'm gonna put the 1s in and see if I can.
That healing crystal.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep,
better than
exactly
we can.
enough.
Yeah, it's good on the 2 turn.
Yes, on 2 it's actually an extra, like it's a flat extra damage just 1 turn later.
Yeah. Like 1 extra damage 1 turn later, yeah.
Yep. And you get the bonus of having the dice for the rest of the fight.
But I feel like our 4, 5, and 6 turn is still gonna
Yes.
be the same. So I feel like an extra 4 damage on Magic Spear. 14 damage for a 6 is...
Like, I do think Hall of Mirrors is still the good first one, but
Yeah.
there's nothing else we care about other than this. Like,
Oh, God.
we'll look at the shop, we'll look at that treasure chest, and they might give us something good. We have 2 equipment
Yeah.
slots that are basically, like, filler and literally empty at the moment.
Regardless of whether we put the 4 in here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be rushing up to the 6 anyway, so... Both in here? Yeah, both
Yes.
in here.
We don't have anything to do when we have the other stuff. Oh, right. We
shit.
actually did want to throw one
Oh,
of those
balls,
in.
right.
Whoops.
Oops. My bad, I miscounted.
And it is like this decision here is will you do 10 damage now, or will the collective die +1 dice that you get from everything add up to more than 10 damage later? And that's not actually like obvious is the thing.
I think I'm gonna do 10 damage. I think we can kill her.
Yeah.
I'd rather get her down, she's very annoying.
That's
Yeah.
good.
She's definitely super annoying. Like, I think with the 10 damage, we'll kill her in 2 turns. I think without the 10 damage, that's
might
a lot
not,
less
yeah.
certain. I feel like, you know, an extra dice this turn next turn would be an extra 6 damage. Sort of maximum, like the extra 1 here would be 2 damage, and the extra 2 would be 3 damage. I feel like the 10 damage from the magic spear when zerging her down is... Alright. Alright. Like I said, I feel like we can kill her in 2 turns. I feel like in the magic mirror we might not have been able to.
Yep.
We may have been able to, but might not. Like, 36 health is a lot to get through in 2 turns. Especially if she got the high roll and got the recovery.
Alright, we can get trips with burns.
Currently have 12 damage.
With 1 more, it's 13, I think.
Yeah.
Or with the lockpick split.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna trip.
Yeah.
And then we win. And also recover our health.
Yep.
But yeah, we wouldn't have been able to kill her
Yeah.
in 2 turns without the 10 damage from the...
Yeah, we got a little lucky that she low rolled, but
Yeah.
we got across the line regardless. Yeah,
I think
if she had healed.
If she recovered 3 health, we still would have
We actually, yeah,
And we
still
still would have
would've
won.
gotten there.
Yeah. But I should have done it so that I could get both the dice and the 10 damage.
Yep.
I messed up there. But,
Alright, what's in the box?
Sure.
All of this poison build that we're not doing.
But it's not giving us, like, the good poison stuff.
Yep.
So, literally the maths, we wouldn't have killed her with an extra dice. We would have done 5 more damage.
If we killed her though, like we wouldn't have killed her a turn earlier, so therefore it doesn't really matter.
Alright, so skeleton?
Yep. I mean, like, the correct play would have been to actually
Do both.
do both, but you play with, you know, what you end up doing.
Yep.
No reason to roll over because you made 1 misplay.
Yep. I
Alright.
still feel like the magic spear was the correct. Alright, I think we're just gonna dump everything in oh shit. And homers.
That we should have done.
That I should have done. That I was like, oh shit, right, I haven't even.
I mean, rolling lots of dice is
No
nice,
curse,
but
that's
if you're
good.
killing them too fast, then you like, if you're killing them fast enough, Hall of Mirrors isn't worth as much, you know? Yes, only 1 of them here, because you have to use
Yes,
2
I
of
need
them to
2
uptick.
6s, yes.
Yes, that was the mistake.
That was my mistake.
And like, in this one, it's actually quite tough, because having to spend a dice to uptick really changes
Oh,
the numbers.
we're getting cursed and quite a bit of damage. Alright, we definitely wanna not get our diamond first.
Yes.
Um,
Lockpick first. Try to get rid of that. Leather armor next. Just that or healing crystal. There we go. Luckily, because we have so much crap gear, Curse isn't as bad.
There's an uptake to then, I don't think.
I think we probably do, because it's a lot.
Currently 8, 16 damage.
We absolutely guarantee we win with that, yeah. We probably even can Healing Crystal.
I'm gonna...
Yes, we put our numbers in first to confirm that, because we might
This
not.
way I don't have to do math.
Aww.
No, that's fine.
We do have 2 apples coming in, and we are up against Paper Knight. I think our health is high enough that we just nearly guarantee the win.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what's in the shop. Ah, yes, only 1 apple. So we don't, I don't think we have the guarantee, but 28 health is good.
We do now.
Yeah, we do. Don't really care.
No. I honestly don't know if we still don't know if we want Snake Eye Charm. Maybe older leather armor. But even then,
we have a lot of money.
We have our 4-6 turn covered.
Yes.
Like we don't really have an extra.
We could buy it and put it over the slot. We have so much cash.
Slash places do damage, get new dice value -1.
Fuck it, let's buy everything.
Yeah, woo!
We're so flush with cash.
We're so rich. Let's have a look at our upgrades.
And yeah, what's Nudgeblade Plus? Because I've literally never seen it.
And a little.
Yep, makes sense.
Not a terrible one. That's just flat damage. If I put 2 in there, it goes and does 2 damage, then dagger and does 1 more damage, but Snake Eyes is probably still better than it.
Probably.
2 ones, 'cause that's 4 damage in the dagger.
Yeah, what does Snake Eye upgrade into?
But
Is it 3 to get? Yeah, 3 to roll 2
That's
ones.
actually could be pretty good.
Hilariously, it's exactly the same in the dagger. It's better in a poison thing where you could just use it to build up a billion poison.
Yeah, I still don't know if that's worth it. God, it's still not something to do with our 5s.
Yeah. That said, our 5s are basically, they exist just to go forward. I think it might just be the flat damage from
I think
Magic
the
Spear.
extra 4 damage from Magic Spear is... I'm gonna go.
Alright, so do we put in the Snake Eye Charm over
Yes,
yeah, just because like there's a small chance we use it. We might not though.
Like we never use the leather armor, so bought out your shop. Woo!
Clearly know a good bargain when you see one.
Alright, let's go murder Paper
So
Knight.
yeah, we're at 38 health on this Paper Knight. We good.
We good. Like it would take it a lot of turns.
To the point where I almost wonder if we just hold on to trips to go in hard on the boss next time around.
I think yes, absolutely. Maybe even like set it up so they're on like.
We'll see what it looks like when her damage is a bit lower and she's nearly dead. We can then start playing with it. For now, we probably just dump as much damage as we can and play dice.
That's nice.
That's
Magic
perfect.
Mirror is actually really good for that lockpick getting an even.
Yep. Yeah, Paper Knight really is either super scary or not even slightly scary.
She can be very annoying.
Yes.
Because that's annoying.
We could just do our usual play.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. I think I don't do dagger.
Yeah, because we lost the dice from that one. Double uptick. Fire a Magic Spear, and fuck it, even more dice. Because chat requested dice.
Yep. Alright, that was actually good. She didn't lock any of our dice there. Alright, we have crit.
Like I said, I think we just hold on to that.
Yes, I'm wondering if we can kill her. I kind of want to start off with trips next, like for the boss. 'Cause it's such a good start.
Yeah.
Right up. Can I think not quite. 16. Oh, 18. Not quite. Yeah. So it might just be worth just putting a. And then
next turn we set ourselves up perfectly.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna
Ha!
so.
Didn't even get a lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we basically can just go into the boss here on 3.
Yep. Trips, we split a dice into a 2 and a 1, get the Hall of Mirrors, extra dice.
Dump a billion
Dump
damage
everything in daggers. And then the next turn, get...
We start with 4s, do another Hall of Mirrors,
Jesus,
do a magic spear.
And then I think we just, like, fucking win. We'll level up after this, right?
Yes. It is worth noting... 4 is gonna be weird. Anyway, we'll be good. Like, we can always just uptick in from 6s into 1s after we magic spear.
Yep.
That's the fucked up part.
Yep.
Because, yeah, the extra dice changes things.
Oh, yeah.
But not for the worse.
Alright, here we go.
Let's see who gets to get stabbed, and then stabbed, and then stabbed. It's
Audrey. Hello.
I think we have fought Audrey, but I might be on
Who knows?
stream, but I might be wrong.
I've lost track. Who cares? Whatever. Hey,
also
Audrey.
fair.
1, 2, 3, sword. 1, 2, 3, shield. Yeah, we're doing all our drills.
Done my
Okay.
stabbing drills. Let's take a quick look at.
Was Audrey our first boss?
Yeah, okay.
She has a headbutt and the gets very quick and do 6 damage.
Earthquake.
So we're gonna go ahead and truth.
Yep.
Split one of these.
Throw the 2 in
grab
the
an
hall.
extra dice, and then we're just going to do.
We're going to stab, and then stab, and then stab. And then we just did 30 damage. Ouch.
All right, here we go. What's the weapon gonna hit? Ooh, that's slightly painful, but I feel like it got hit on a turn where we're okay with that.
We're not in the worst shape, yeah. So we definitely split the dice. Question now is if we... I feel like throwing into Hall of Mirrors is a waste this turn because of it needing 2. Mostly
on
down.
the other hand, we've not really got much to do.
Yeah. Yeah, if we don't want to continue upticking into our 1s and like kind of have more stuff to do, which ending it on 6 is probably fine. Yeah, so we actually can throw into Snake Eye Charm there and even throw 2 more in the dagger with the dice that we have.
Yep.
And of course, even on this turn where she actually screwed us up a little bit, we did do like 16 damage there.
Yep, and we got
18
extra
damage,
dice.
I think.
Yeah, and an extra dice, so... Yeah, she decided to do that rather than headbutt, which is fair enough. Alright. Weaken is definitely annoying.
Yep. Although if it doesn't hit the dagger...
Perfect! We probably...
There is no way we don't win
We
here.
win like super fucking hard.
There is
here.
no world. God, we can even like triple uptick here. Big damage. Beautiful.
Stabby stabby.
Big stabby.
Alright, 3 runs today, nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Okay, buddy, you can do this.
You got this.
You got this, buddy. You got this, baby squid.
The wheel is spinning. Have you won? You...
No! No, baby squid! Oh, honey, I think you did brilliantly.
I think you did wonderful.
You're such a good boy. Aww. Oh, baby squid.
We could have healed, true. As a power move.
Yeah. Oh, good
You
boy.
are getting the hang
You're
of
so
this.
good.
Here we go. Uptick.
Alright.
Well, I think that went pretty well.
Yeah, next time we have Robot, Inventor, Witch, Chest through 3.
All of which are weird. The
Yes, but-
3s are probably the biggest, like, variation on your gameplay. Like, they kind of change the game fundamentally.
4, 5 as well.
True. 5 is sort of like round 1, but you're playing a different game.
Yeah, pretty much.
3 is the one where they really start messing with the characters deep.
Yeah. 4 is when we're gonna start losing a lot. The hard mode is where we are going to maybe even have some streams where we don't.
Elimination round is definitely a stopper.
Yeah.
Parallel Universe is actually easier than Elimination Round.
Yes,
As
yes,
long
I
as
would
you
agree with
understand what, you know, all the stuff does.
Yes. Alright.
We haven't actually done, like, any sixes now that I think about it.
No, we haven't done any sixes.
Because we haven't really been playing off stream nearly
No,
as much.
because we've been playing on stream.
Yep.
So we'd done all the 5s.
Yeah.
And then Eternal was kind of being extremely mean to us. The draft format is not where we want to be.
Yup.
We're just getting a bit salty, so we decided to play this instead. And yeah, so we're now playing this because we were just playing it sporadically.
Whenever we kind of felt like it.
Yeah, like maybe like once or twice a week.
Yep.
We'd like put it up for an hour or two and just roll with it. And now we're kind of doing that on stream. So
Yep. This is very much just how we play Dicey Dungeons, except explaining what we're doing.
yeah, maybe. Sometimes I'm just in my head going and trying to do the maths.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm doing all this maths in my head. Just when I'm quiet, I'm doing maths in my
Yep.
head. I wish I had like a pad of paper sometime.
Alright.
Alright, well, Sunday we are back with more Star Ocean 4. We're gonna beat Party on Mothership.
That we will. And I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
No, I'm sure we won't meet that elf lady again.
No.
And I'm sure there won't be more missable things.
Definitely not.
And terrible, terrible dungeon puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
So join us for more Star Ocean 4. It's a good time so far. Hope you guys are enjoying it. So yeah, see you Sunday. More of this next week. Bye everyone.
Bye-bye.